I've titled the message, Who and What We Are. It says right at the top here, we are a community that is beautiful, peaceful, and safe, dedicated to the enrichment of life's experience. May all who come here, regardless of their spiritual philosophies, feel the presence. We call ourselves a spiritual community all the time, over and over again. What does that mean exactly? I call it being a family. And we are. We're a family in this room. Yesterday our family was much bigger. As we look around the world, we've got a family of 7.5 billion human beings. We get distracted from that awareness so often. Holly spoke to me yesterday, and she said, the last couple of weeks I've had to take little Lulu out because she was making noise and being too busy. She said, I was thinking about maybe we could get some people and have like a children's place or something. And I said, oh, please don't do that. This congregation, the mothers of young children, can do whatever they choose to do. I'm a member of the board, but I can't vote. But I'm going to share with you my feelings about this family that we're part of. These youngsters, they learn from us. We can talk to them, and Becca, pay attention. Heather, pay attention. We can talk to them and tell them, but what they learn is what they see us do. They emulate the people who are their heroes. And these little children who make noise and run around, it's so wonderful because, for a lot of reasons. Number one, they're comfortable. Sierra feels very comfortable here. She knows, I bet she knows that everybody in here loves her and cares about her and will make sure she's safe. And she feels comfortable talking and walking up to anybody, and this is her home. This is her family. And Coy's just 10, but he's starting to become a man, and he is going to emulate what he sees men who are important in his life be. Is that not our responsibility to offer that example? He's part of our family. And when he sees it's okay for men to hug each other and respect each other and be pleasant and be kind, that will be part of who he is as a man. I don't quite quote the Bible very often maybe because of the stigma that has for many in this room. When I was 50 years ago, I could just about recite the whole thing. I could tell you the story of every book in the Bible. But in Mark, 10th chapter, about the middle of the chapter, Jesus is out spreading divine wisdom as he's going from little town to little town. And he's talking with people and telling stories and parables. And there were a bunch of children who tried to come up and talk with him. And his disciples kept the kids away. He said, don't you dare keep those children away from me. Those children are the foundation, the present, and the future of the kingdom of this life experience. So, is it not our responsibility to have those children be part of our family all of the time?
Yes.
And when babies cry, that's part of our family life. That's the distraction of being family. Do you hear that, Becca? When young people walk around and color and make noise, that's the distraction, that's the joy, that's the sound of family. And in that distraction, we feel and recognize and we become aware of their presence. These youngsters, Jesus went on to say that only through a child, being a child, can you seek and get to heaven or the kingdom or what. You know why? I have an opinion about why he said that. Is because children are genuine. Little kids are just who they are. But by the time we start being teenagers, we start developing our image. Start creating the facade that we think everybody wants and needs to hear and will like us for. And we also develop things like bias and hatred and fear. But these youngsters, we can learn so much from them because they are genuine. And that genuine energy, that genuine presence, that we all need to be aware of that and watch that and take some lessons and remember to be who and what we are. We're all very unique, but we are all very, very similar. We all have the same kinds of thoughts and doubts and anxieties when we're by ourselves. And then we put on the happy face and the smiles and we show the world that we are so cool. But yesterday, and so many times, you folks in this very room, you just show up, you be yourselves, you share your abundance, your efforts, your thoughts, your support, your love. And that's genuine. And that's who and what we are. So these young people, let them make their noises, let them ask their questions, let them cry, and remind us that these babies are real, they are genuine, and they are our gift of lesson to remember and learn by. And all the sounds that they make remind us to be genuine. Remind us that this is our family. Who and what we are. We are human beings. And that has no value or meaning until we share our humanity. I look through this room and I see and remember all of your genuine acts of sharing in every facet of life. Every one of you, I have seen you share. And I just want to remind you how incredible you are. You are quite a lesson to me. So bring your babies. Yeah. And have more of them. We need them. I'm going to stop there. We're going to sing Imagine. I wonder, as you sing this, if you can really imagine these things. I know that Sierra can. I know that Coy can. Can you? Let's sing Imagine.